The pairings for the Candidates 2026 is now out. We now know that India's lone representative in the open category, we know his matches now and the dates. Because the Candidates 2026 is the most important event after all the preparation from the FIDE circuits and from the Chess World Cup and the Grand Swiss. 8 players have now qualified and now this is the schedule. Because when you look at it, from March 29 to April 15th, the candidates will take place in a double round-robin format. 120 minutes will be there on the clock, and after a certain set of moves, 40-second increments will be added. After that, there will be 30 plus 30. Venue will be at the Cap St. George's Hotel and Resort in Cyprus. So that is how this tournament is going to proceed now, and it will be for 18 days. Now, double round-robin, there will be rest days in between. So, this is the way how Praggnanandhaa is going to play, and this is his pairings for the entire tournament. Now, it is very important to note that as per the pairings that has been released by FIDE, Praggnanandhaa will take on Anish Giri in the first round, and he will have the white pieces. Now, Anish Giri is a very solid opponent, and that is why if Praggnanandhaa gets off to a great start against him, it will put him in a good stead. Then in round 2, he faces Wei Yi on March 30th. Then against white, he faces his first major test in Javokir Sindarov. Sindarov on March 31, and in round 4, he will play Matthias Blubum. So far the first 4 days, every opponent is tricky, but the toughest ones are Sindarov, Wei Yi and Anish Giri. That will be a real challenge for him. And Matthias Blubum, remember, even he's been doing well leading up to the candidates at this stage. Then, April 2 is his first rest day. That's a rest day for the candidates that is there. And then it resumes on April 3 when Praggnanandhaa plays white against Andrei Esipenko. Then with black, now this is where the competition is going to get intense in the 6th round, because he faces Hikaru Nakamura on April 4th. Now, Nakamura is one of the favorites to go through from the candidates to face Gukesh. Will that happen? Because if Nakamura doesn't get you, then Caruana will. Because in round 7, with white pieces, Praggnanandhaa will take on Fabiano Caruana. And then on April 5, halfway point, you get your second rest day. Then on round 8 with black, he again faces Anish Giri. Now remember, he played with white in the first round. In round 8, he will have the black pieces. Then in round 9, he will face Wei Yi with the white pieces. Then in round 10, he will face Sindarov with the black. And then the final rest day on April 10th. After that, he faces white with Matthias Blubum, black with Andrei Esipenko, and then he rounds it off with Caruana with black and Nakamura with white. So this is how until 15th you will get to know whether it's going to be an all-Indian clash. Remember, this is Praggnanandhaa's second candidates. He had come to Toronto, but then he didn't do well there. Here, he will be hoping that he gets a chance at the World Championship, because if this doesn't happen, from 2027 onwards, the cycle is going to be totally different. It will be very difficult for Praggnanandhaa to adapt and do all the things. So, this is the way how Praggnanandhaa is going to start his FIDE Candidates Tournament. He will face Anish Giri first, but then he has a sterner test against Nakamura and Caruana in the last 2 games that's there. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.